Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. The Stingers win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Chases it off. That's gloved by Subban. And moves the puck into a high-pressure situation. Fires it on net. Walker saving a good one at that.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Cleveland's got it from behind the net.
Subban's made an incredible save right there, and it's kind of status quo. He's had such a consistent presence in the net all season long, as indicated by his save percentage. His teams in the win column can't do much more than give your team a chance.
On the attack, they come down the right wing. And that's deflected. Cleveland's in transition. Passes it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Bemstrom's been struggling to put up some numbers, and it can be frustrating to head into a pointless streak and continue. When that happens, you start to get down on yourself. It can really affect your confidence. You got to focus on the little things and try and keep good habits.
Cincinnati's looking to break out. Quick pass to McLeod. Stays with it. Puck scooped up by Rempal. Cleveland's got it against the boards. Slides the puck over. Tremendous stop by Moutrey.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
And now he tries to get it across to McLeod. There's the whistle as the play was offside. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. The Barons played along the boards. Cincinnati's got the puck along the wall. And he passes it up ahead to Hughes. Takes the feed. Picked up along the boards by Howe. Cleveland's got a hold of the puck. Takes a shot. Denied by the goaltender.
Megna's back in the lineup after nursing his injury, and sometimes it can be frustrating and you can feel a little slow to start, but he creates some offense right off the hop.
And he puts it away to make the save. Oh, and another beauty stop right there. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Cleveland's got a hold of it against the wall. Cincinnati's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Subban's going to hang on for a whistle. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still looking for our first goal. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Moves it over to Foudy. Moves it to Hart. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Takes the pass. From center they get into the attacking area. And he stops that cannon there. Wow. Quick feed to Torrensky. Scrum ensues along the boards. Cleveland's got a hold of it along the wall. Into the attacking end. To the low slot. And he elects to explore his options. The Barons scoop it up along the boards. With the stop. Picked up along the wall by Callin. Does it again with the stop.
Goaltenders try and make themselves as big as possible, and it usually hits other parts of the body, but this one rattles right off the cage.
Played big in the moment there. And he feeds it down to Foudy. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Can't connect. Loses the coverage there. Hudson's got it in the offensive zone. Cleveland's got the puck along the boards. We got a whistle offside the call. More than half the period has expired. The game is still scoreless. Seney's won it in their own end. Denies them! Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Takes a shot, and he scores!
good job by the net front player here, looking back, seeing where the eyes of the goaltender are, and moving accordingly. But if you're the goaltender, you got to out-battle the net front player. You got to find a way to bob and weave and to stop that puck.
Cleveland's finally opened the scoring here in the first. Now let's see how both teams respond, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and I think this is a product of who's playing the game differently and having a different mindset. They started the game, they were hesitant, almost as if you're playing just to keep it close and not to lose. You got to play to win the game, and they've really opened it up in the latter half of this period.
And now it's grabbed by Pitlick. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Quick pass across to Rempal. Takes the feed. The Barons looking against the half wall. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Jordan's got the puck in his own zone. Here's a short pass to Pitlick. Cleveland's got a hold of the puck now. Slides the puck across to Mega. Down the right side and into the zone. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. The Barons move to the offensive zone. Makes the save. Off a stick and they can't connect. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Can't keep a hold of it. Moves the puck. And that one's turned away. Puck grabbed by Pitlick. Gaining momentum up along the side. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Subban's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Shot! Gives them nothing in front. Cleveland's gained possession along the boards.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge change. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Here in the late goings of the period, 1-0 the score. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. They go on the attack through center. Cincinnati's got control of it now from their own end. The Stingers will play from the defensive zone. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Feeds it over. Comes up with the stop. Taken along the wall by Pino. Puts it on net. Denies him again. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Well, a fun start for the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. Fans are back in their seats, and let's see where the action picks up here in period number 2. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Both goaltenders playing with a ton of confidence, James, and players are going to have to figure out how to scoop one by. I think there needs to be more net front presence. They're seeing everything tonight. It's only 1-0.
Moves it quickly over to Pino. And some textbook body contact there.
Pino has been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Friedman's got it in the defensive end. Quick pass to Pino. Puts it on net. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Slides it over to Seney. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
Well, and that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
Comes up with a stop. Moves it to Toninato. move the puck in the defensive zone. Cincinnati's got possession at center. Here's a chance. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Let's see what the officials are calling. Lindholm's going off for elbowing.
Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer. Now they find themselves shorthanded.
Is ranked top 10 in the league, guys. They are extremely dangerous here, and with the first one of the night, let's see what happens.
Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Trying to clear, and the puck is cleared.
You can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck, and because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
Quick shot! Oh, glove save by Moutrey.
Nice slash from the leather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
Belmar is gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And a successful clearing attempt. And it's kept away. Great stick work with the steal. Cleveland's got the puck now. And he serves it across to Hirose. Cincinnati's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Here's a short pass to Friedman. Tap dances around the check. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. And they clear that puck. Cleveland's got the puck along the wall. Foudy's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Here's a shot. Fantastic save. Here's a shot. Turned aside with a glove by Moutrey. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Seney's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Pitlick's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Bemstrom's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Here's the clearing attempt. And they get the puck out of the zone, and that's a break for the squad.
Oh, yeah, this PK unit, they're out there for a reason, James. You have to be able to clear the puck, and it's easier said than done, but they make no mistake this time. Bemstrom's so effective in the O-zone. I mean, he knows how to put the puck to the net. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
The Barons fired blanks on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
When you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time, and all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
Yeah, you got to sense this was coming.
That's a dangerous play, James, and you can't have any of that in the game, in particular when you're the one who's just received it. You got a player down, he's injured, you knew that was going to be answered for.
Well, is this one of those analogies, you mess with the bull, you get the horns?
I guess so. I mean, it's certainly sending a message, isn't it, James? I mean, really, it's about retribution and governance and what happens within the rink and trying to make sure that this gets settled here and there, and hopefully it's done.
Did they find his tooth? I don't know if they did, but nevertheless, both teams lining up for the face-off. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And he gets it front of that rocket. And a great save.
Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Throws it in. Scooped up along the wall by Johansson. Tosses it on to Torensky. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Coughs it up on the play. The Barons gain control of the puck. Look at this from an awkward spot. From the blue line, they take control of it. Great heads-up play with the stick by Bisons. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Cincinnati's got the puck. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. There's the save. Oh, read that perfectly. Makes the save.
Hodgson's got a quick set of hands, and man, did he ever disguise that shot, but he rings it off of the bar. I mean, that's a tough one. I thought he had it.
Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to out-battle his opponent now.
Friedman stick handling in his own zone. Handles the puck. The Barons take possession here in the open ice. Taken by England. Moves it quickly over to Toninato. Cleveland's got it now. Gets a piece of it and will play on.
Murray's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key save that he's need to make, and it's all about, for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Cleveland's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And it goes off a stick. Cincinnati's got it in their own zone. Slides it across. Here's a chance. Oh, and he missed the net. What a chance there.
Oh, James, when you're in the funnel, you've got that great scoring chance. You got to execute. You can't miss from that area.
Cleveland's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second. Snatches the puck with the two centermen locked up. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's a shot. Oh, he just got enough of that one to keep it out. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Belmar's mugging of the player pretty cut and dry on this one, holding the call.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
Cleveland's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly and they can corral the puck and just fire it down the ice.
Cleveland's crossed the line and on the attack. Oh, wasn't clean, but he did enough.
Magna's back on the ice after serving a 5-minute major for fighting, and he had an opportunity to rest and relax in the box, as sometimes fighting can take a lot out of you. He steps on the ice and gets a great scoring chance. His time is better served on the ice.
Shot! Gets a piece of it to keep it out. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And they get the puck out. Works it across to Rempal. From the point, they take control of it. Huge steal in his own end.
But you play the game differently depending on the situation, and when you're up, you got to know it, and you got to game manage, and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
Shot! Big save!
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're Sheldon. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck, but his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Puck moved back to the neutral zone. Time ticking away here on this man advantage.
Keeping it simple and creating some speed, but they have to gain entry fast.
And that was read perfectly. What a play by Twarinski.
Belmar's almost ready to get back on the ice.
And time expires on the power play. Both teams back to even.
Nothing like a strong PK to just elevate the team right from the bottom to the top of the roster. This takes hard work, and they certainly showed why they're on that unit.
We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Cleveland's been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Oh, we got a piece of it to
Murray's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Here in the later stages of this period, the Barons lead it 1-0. The Stingers win that offensive zone faceoff. Made that stop. Grabbed along the boards by Bemstrom. Toss up the puck after that hit. What a steal in his own end. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Pushes it across to Pino. He carries the puck up along the wing. Moves it to the middle. And that's intercepted. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Too many bodies in the way. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Murray's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. And a good read to get possession there with the two centermen tangled up. Fires it, dying seconds, and he makes the save. There's the horn, 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with the third period next. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Third period action is now underway. Let's go. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
The Stingers can't get frustrated by a hot goaltender, James. They've been all over the offensive zone. They've thrown a ton of pucks to net. I think they just got to get some net front presence here, some flash screens, try and take away the eyes of the goaltender and put one by.
Quick pass to Bulmer. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. And now he passes up to Bemstrom. Battling for it along the boards. The Stingers have it against the wall. Laying the body. Cincinnati's across the blue line. Spectacular save on the play. Bemstrom stick handling in his own zone. And he takes the feed. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Pitlick. With possession along the wall. Sends the pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Shot! Denies him with a save. Angles it over to Carson. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming.
Murray's been balanced and in great position throughout this entire game, James, and he's weathered the storm at different times within it. Multiple big saves, and the timeliness of them are huge. I mean, coming up with a big one at the right time really sets the temperature for your team.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Pitlick's won the draw there on the attack. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. Puts it off the post. Murray's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Medina's quick release was on. Fine display right there, James. I mean, he was able to get the shot off, but he wires it off the post. Sometimes that's a testament to the goaltender being good position when you miss by inches.
Cleveland's turned good defense into good offense as they lead it early in this third period. Cincinnati's got it in the defensive zone. Across the line from center. Avoids the defender. Makes it look easy. Great positioning with the pad save. The Barons have continued to put lots of pucks on net, and they lead it here in the third. Cleveland's won the defensive zone draw.
Magna's not going to be able to get away from the boos and the chants every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Picked off by Prow.
The Stingers are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Oh, what a stop on the play! Puck picked up by Pitlick. Nice zone entry from the middle. Shot! Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Moves it to Lindholm. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
He's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Moutrey's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Up along the wing. Slides it back to the blue line. And he gets just enough to keep it out.
Subban's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. There's a firm collision. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Still lots of time left in the period. Cleveland's ahead 1-0. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Gets the puck in deep. Cincinnati's got a hold of the puck now. Quick feed to McLeod. Cleveland's got possession here in the neutral zone. Fires it on net. Single step by Murray. Great pressure with the stick. And that's off a stick. Cincinnati's on the attack. Not even close.
Well, this is a huge miss, James, and he's not going to like it. I mean, when you get these opportunities, at the very least, you got to put it on the net.
Here's a short pass to Bemstrom. Takes a shot. Denies him. He got all of it. Nice zone entry from the right side. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Davidson's lugging the puck. Takes a shot. Cincinnati's looking to break out of their own end. Forinski's swooping in on the attack. Takes it to the net. Passes it over. Shuts him down. Cleveland's got possession of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Bulmer. Tosses it to Hirose. Moves it to Seney. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. And now he passes it to Bulmer.
Cleveland's defended extremely well throughout this game, whether it's the neutral zone or into their own zone as well. They pushed everything to the perimeter, a reason why the goaltender's staring down a shutout right now.
Tries to feed it over to Bulmer. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Shot! Oh, comes up with a stop.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
Callin's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Right on the doorstep. Huge stop by Murray.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's at a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Getting into the later stages of this period. Cleveland's up 1-0. Pitlick won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Oh, and he puts it wide of the net.
John, this is a near miss, James. You're trying to be accurate. You know how good the goaltenders are, and you just missed by a few inches.
Cleveland's got the puck along the boards. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow!
And he's rattling as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count.
Big time stop there.
And you're down. Oh, hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a call right there.
And that's just out of reach. Gets to the bench for the extra attacker. Cleveland's got the puck along the wall. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Oh, these home fans have had enough. They're wondering when a call's going the opposite way here, Cheryl.
You can hear the frustration right now with that third call in a row, I might add, James. I mean, this is a one-sided game, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
points could really be the difference here in the third period. This power play is ranked top 10 in the league. They're already leading by 1, but you got to look out for these guys because they could just put another one on the board right here.
Puck slid down the ice. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Skates across the blue line. Puts it on net and makes the save. Murray's going to freeze it for a whistle. We'll all get a breather here, Cheryl.
Well, it's a great strategy to pounce on this puck. This is a close game, but they've been heavily outplayed. Just look at the shot clock. He's had to be phenomenal. But this is a great play. I mean, it's a quiet play pouncing on this puck. But there's strategy behind it, James. You want to set the tempo. You want to get the right athletes out there. You want to win this face-off and get the puck out of harm's way.
Puck clear from the defensive end. The Barons gain possession. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Dishes it off. Makes the save, but barely with that one. Tries to get the puck over to Marino. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Too much traffic in the lane. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Under a minute to play in this dandy. Here's a chance. Just gets enough to keep it out.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
From the slot. Stops him with a glove.
Murray's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Cincinnati's won the draw. On their heels, trying to clear. Trying to play it off the glass, but that's kept in the zone.
Yeah, trying to quickly get it off the glass and down the ice, but unfortunately it winds up back in their zone, James, and now they're a tired unit, and they got to find a way to retrieve it and get it down again.
Cincinnati's goalie is on the bench. The extra attacker has jumped into the play. On the attack, towards the gaping net. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Cincinnati's penalty killers come up with a monstrous effort.
Finding ways to get it done, James. That's what the PK unit does here, and they give their team life as they're still within reach of this game.
And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. Big win tonight, and this team's really starting to peak at the right time.
And you know how a winning streak continues, James? You continue to push and play aggressive, and that's exactly what they did from the onset of this game.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya.